Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome to another What's in the Bag, Jay. Now, this is a series where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one out at random, and do a review. Now, coming back from last week is Ill Final Contagion. A House is Not a Home. Vampire Over London. Jack Goes Home. And Insaniac did not get voted on, so it got scrapped. So we have 2 new ones this week. We have Serum and Look Away. Now, Insaniac, I'm still going to watch it. I may do a review for it. I'm not really sure yet, but I'll be watching it probably within the week. So, yeah. But anyway. All right, let me give the bag a good tussle, and we'll see what we're going to watch this week. All right. We have A House is Not a Home. All right, well, I'm going to set that aside while I set all the other movies side by side, and take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die, and we're going to see what comes back next week. Oh, and I decided to implement a new rule. If I roll a Freddy vs. Jason, I usually have to re-roll. Now if I roll it, they all come back. It just makes it easier. Alright, let's see. I did not rig that. It happened by itself. Alright, Freddy vs. Jason. So they all come back. Okay, I'm a little thrown off here. Still vote for the one that you want to see because it gives me an idea of what you guys like and what you don't like. So, yeah. But right now, I'm going to go watch A House is Not a Home and come back with a review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched A House is Not a Home, and here are my thoughts. A House is Not a Home is a 2015 film which runs 92 minutes. Unless you're looking at the IMDb, where it runs 87 minutes. Now, I'm not quite sure why that is. I looked to see if there was an alternate cut of the film, and I couldn't find one, so they just, I guess, have wrong information. Now, this is directed by Christopher Ray. He was responsible for Staged Killer, Minutes to Midnight, and a favorite of mine called Circus Kane about a killer clown. Now, this stars Gerald Webb as Ben Williams. He was in Trial, Sharknado 2, and Blood Lake, The Rise of the Lampreys, Killer Lampreys or something. I've seen it. I have it somewhere in the house. It's an Asylum film. It's actually one of their better ones in my opinion. Kind of goofy. This also stars Bill Cobbs as Paul. He was in People Under the Stairs, Demolition Man, and The Tenant. And finally, Richard Grieco in a kind of a small performance as Rafkin. He was in Assassin X, After Midnight, and he reprised his role from 21 Jump Street in 22 Jump Street. So, yeah, him and Johnny Depp. Now, this was shot in 8 days, and Bill Cobbs only worked for 1 day. He actually was one of the better parts of the film, in my opinion. Now, this got a 3.3 on IMDb. So I wasn't really sure what I was in for, but I will say that this film is not that bad, okay? It's not very original, and it's not anything that we haven't seen before, but it's not that bad. This is about a family, a man and a woman who look into buying a new house because they want a new start. You later find out that he had cheated on her and she had kind of become an alcoholic. Now they have two children, a boy and a girl, and this is where I think the film is a little bit lacking. The boy and the girl are a lot older, and when I say that, I'm speaking like maybe 17, 18, 19 for both of them. And it seems a little miscast because the couple is doesn't seem like they're old enough to have kids that old. So, yeah, they just seem too young for that. But anyway, so they move into this new house and weird stuff starts to happen, mostly on a dining room table. Now, where Richard Grieco comes in, he is in the beginning. Apparently, he was the owner of the house before, and he offered himself to something. You later find out it was a demon, but he offered himself to something in order to save his family. So that's kind of where we are. Like I said, it's nothing we haven't seen before. It's more or less just a ghost and possession film, like a demonic sort of film, but it's actually pretty good. The acting's pretty solid. There's not really a lot of gore in it. The effects are, they're okay. They're not bad. But, all in all, it was okay. It's just like I said, nothing new, nothing we haven't seen before. I definitely recommend it if you're into possession stories or demonic stories or stuff like that. But yeah, definitely vote for the ones. Actually, I think they all came back. So I guess I'll see you guys next week with another What's in the Bag, Jay. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.